Just wait till I get her aura.
Light is my strength.
By the way, I do want to reiterate what I said in that cutscene, that the captain was talking to him, and I really wish they had actually given him the name, because that captain is actually supposed to be Falric from, you guys remember the dungeon, right? The Halls of Reflection. It said that the two captains who were most loyal to Arthas, who stayed with him by his side the whole time, who also were the two who opened the doors in the cinematic we see at the end of this campaign, are Falric and Marwyn. And they were just non-named NPC captains that speak to Arthas in this campaign. And I thought, wouldn't it be great to help people who never knew this to actually name them Falric and Marwyn in this game? But they didn't. The captain who spoke to him was Falric, and he's still labeled as captain instead of Falric. And that's just annoying and frustrating to me, because why not just bother naming him? We now know that's who that is, so why not do that for people who didn't know? Anyways, what do I know?
Of course. For honor.
Prince Arthas, there's something amiss at the bridge ahead.
A sound plan. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor.
Look, it's Prince Arthas.
Marie Antoinette.
For honor.
Milord, someone has destroyed the bridge from the far side of the river. There is another way to cross, but it is not as safe as it used to be.
Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. A sound plan. For honor.
Slaughter them
Actually,
all.
hold on a second.
Bandits, run!
Actually, no. Stop the bandits!
Sack the town.
Save us!
A sound plan. For honor. Justice has come.
No, that poor villager!
Certainly.
Oh, thanks so much. I have a reward for you.
For honor.
Alright, so hold on a second. Hold on.
That's curious. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. What's the plan?
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
What's the plan?
I'm no warrior.
All I ever wanted was to study.
The currents of magic are in upheaval.
I like how some of these lines are lines you hear from her when you start a conversation with her in WoW.
I pray my father is safe. Things are starting to get a little weird. That's curious. I can help.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Funny that she mentions her father, given
I
what
stand
we
for
find
the
out in
light.
Frozen Throne.
Certainly. For honor.
Milord, there is an ancient fountain shrine nearby. Legends say that its holy waters can restore health and heal grievous wounds.
That could prove to be useful indeed. Certainly. For honor. Feel my wrath.
Oops.
A sound.
Sorry.
Sounds good. I'll take care of it.
Justice shall be done. For honor. Justice has come. Certainly.
That's right. Destroy all the Murlocs.
Sound plan. Of course.
Death to the Murlocs and to the living. Wait.
Of course.
Wait, that's not till later.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor. Of course.
Nothing in the boxes when you break them? What is what is this, Fable 3?
Lock your shields and defend yourselves. Their arrows won't get through.
Skeletons? Slay them all immediately.
Skeletons? Oh my goodness, what could this be? There's the Brilliance Aura. More mana,
My strength.
especially for
Creature,
Arthas.
Sergeant.
Undead, my lord. This whole village has gone mad. We did our best to defend the villagers, but
We'll get to the bottom of this. For honor.
Oh.
A sound plan. I'm here to help.
yes, my liege.
Ah, we're fine.
Justice shall be done.
I mean, we're on story. It's not like it's actually gonna be hard, right? I'll stop. I like how it says you can use Holy Light to damage undead.
Of course.
You can see stuff that they were kind of like going, you know what? Why don't we do that for a paladin when we create a paladin class for this game called World of
sound
Warcraft? You can just kind of start to see it take place.
For honor. Of course. This must be the shrine that the old man spoke of. Any man who drinks from these light-blessed waters will be healed. Of course. For honor. Certainly.
It's as if the land around that granary is dying.
Could the grain itself be plagued?
Let's hope not. Those crates bear the regional seal of Anderhall, the distribution center for the northern boroughs. If this grain can spread the plague, there's no telling how many villages might be affected.
Keep that in mind for later.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. Sounds good. I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting.
The light is my strength. A sound plan. Certainly. Of course.
Come on, where is he?
A sound plan. Of course.
Greetings. We are priests from Kael'Thas. We've come to help heal the land of this strange curse.
As always, the generosity of the elves is greatly appreciated.
You should know that there is a granary warehouse at the far end of this village. This evil blight may be evident there as well.
We'll check it out. Of course. Certainly. Of course. The hell are you men shooting at?
We're blasting those damn skeletons, sir. This whole flaming village is crawling with them.
Well, I could use your help. We've got a warehouse to destroy at the end of town.
Let's get to fighting.
I'll take care of it. Sounds interesting. Sounds good.
There's Blizzard.
Sounds interesting.
Justice shall be done.
What's the plan? Sounds good. I can help.
Alright, all you guys go back up and meet up with Arthas.
I stand for the light.
Is my aid required?
Ah, you're fine on the mana. Keep healing, priests.
Justice shall be done.
After all, you have Jaina giving you more mana.
Of course. A sound plan.
Here we go. There he is.
Been discovered, my brothers. Flee and continue with the operation. I'm sorry I can't stay and chat, but duty calls.
That creature looks like it was sewn together from different corpses.
Let's study it after we kill it, okay? I stand for the light.
I'll check it out.
I'm here to help. For honor, destroy that warehouse. Now! Of course. For honor.
I'll take care of it.
What was that? And who is that wizard dressed in black?
I believe that the robed man was a necromancer. Obviously, he and his lackeys are behind this plague.
Well, it's a good bet we'll find him and the answers we're looking for in Anderhall.
Kel'Thuzad, ladies and gentlemen. There's a line that he says later on, because Michael McConaughey is incredible. Such an amazing voice actor. Remember, he is the man who voices Uther, Kel'Thuzad, and the Lich King. Now, those aren't his only voices and roles, of course, but those are three of his most iconic. His performance as Uther in this is great. He doesn't voice the Lich King in Frozen Throne, at least I don't think that was him. But he does voice him in WoW, especially when we get to Wrath of the Lich King. I think, now, if I recall, he was voicing him, unless they changed this. Remind me if any of you know, if there are those of you who actually rated Nox Ramus back in Vanilla WoW. For those of you who actually were able to get to Kel'Thuzad, because I understand some people never got there. If the voice of the Lich King was the same in Vanilla Nox Ramus as it was in Wrath Nox Ramus. I hope so, because if so, that means they already had McConaughey ready to go to voice the Lich King back in Vanilla before they got to Wrath. Of course, some people don't know that the intended release for Vanilla WoW was supposed to include what was BC and Wrath, but because of Vivendi, they had to push out Vanilla early without being able to actually work on Burning Crusade and Wrath before it came out. So, oh man, You guys are going to hear me gush about Michael McConaughey, especially throughout this one, especially now that we have met Kel'Thuzad and we hear more. There's a line he has coming up that is fantastic, which I may just say at this, or try say at the same time, somewhere around the same time, but it's like when he asks, what is it you're trying to cleanse? And he's like the line is something like, why, the living, of course. I love that line. It's how he says it. I want you, I might just stay silent to let you hear how he says it, because it's wonderful. But yeah, his acting as Kel'Thuzad in this is fantastic. Absolutely love it. Chapter 4, The Cult of the Damned. The next day, on the outskirts of Andor Hall. We're getting closer. We are getting closer to that pivotal moment.
Look! It's those cultists who are with the necromancer. What are they doing to that mine?
Let's not wait to find out. Attack!
Damn these intruders. They must not interfere with the Master's plan.
Let's build a base camp here. With those cultists creeping around, I'd rather not head in there without backup.
I couldn't agree more.
Yes, my lord.
Job's done.
Job's done. How many of you love that they made that the end turn sound effect in Hearthstone? I thought that was wonderful. Let's get a keep right away. Go ahead and make another sound here. Why, the living, of course.
More lumber is required.
More lumber is required. I don't even have a mill up.
All right. Off I go then. Righto. Yes, my lord. Off I go then.
Research complete.
I think it might be a little while till I expand.
Let's
Job's
get
done.
to fighting. Show us a target. Hello. It's you and me, pal. We've got the synergy.
Job's done.
I'm TNT. I'm Dynamite. We must defeat the dwarves. We are the dwarves. Oh. You've got a chip on your shoulder.
Yes, and a bit of fish, too. Job's done.
And that's how baby dwarves are made.
Oh my goodness.
Tassadar has failed us. You
Is
must
someone
not.
injured? Let's get to fighting.
Did you hear that? He quoted Aldaris from StarCraft. Clearly, Tassadar has failed us. You must not.
Complete.
Where do you want us?
By the way, that reminds me, I've been thinking about doing another run, another playthrough of the StarCraft series, showing StarCraft Remastered, because I never did that, and then do another run of StarCraft 2 on this, or rather my more recent machine, because the original playthrough was on my previous machine, which was not good. So I'd be able to show it to you guys on a much higher quality than I did the original time. So if you're interested in that, let me know.
Is my aid required? Yes, my friend. Is someone injured?
Scalpel. Sponge. Magic wand.
There is peace and serenity within the light.
Clear.
Cross over, children. Cross over into the light. I have been chosen by the big metal hand in the sky.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful rectal itch, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
Yes, my friend.
All right. I think that's all the line for these different units here. So, all right. So that is up. Let's get a couple more peons in here. For what else? Lumber. Also for construction. Increases the amount of lumber they can carry. Yes.
Ready to work. All right.
Let's get a blacksmith going.
Off I go then. Ready to work. All right. Righto.
I don't have an altar of kings.
Ready
Let's
to
get that.
work. Off I go then. Righto. Yes, me lord.
Get an arcane sanctum up.
All right. Ready to work. Righto. All right. Yes, me lord.
Research complete.
Make some farms.
Righto. Off I go then. Yes, me lord. I can't build that. Righto. Job's done. Job's done.
More lumber is required.
Ah!
The light is my strength.
That's curious.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Justice shall be done.
Come the scourge!
Research complete.
Sounds interesting.
Job's done.
I'll check it out.
Is there danger? Justice shall be done.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Only 10 lumber. Nice. I have a sneaking suspicion I'm gonna have to get attacked from this side over here.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Alright.
Locked and loaded. Aye, sir.
Off I go then.
Research complete.
All right.
Locked
Yes,
and
me
loaded.
lord.
Upgrade complete.
Righto. Job's done.
More lumber is required.
I come to cleanse this land.
I can't build there. All right.
Upgrade complete.
Is my aid required?
Job's done.
Yes. Go over there and have your mana restored by Jaina.
Job's done.
More lumber is required.
Come on. There we go. You know, believe it or not, there's actually a cheat that can help speed this up. And I'm tempted to use it with the way this is going. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Greed is good. And just like that, I got 500 lumber. Range of the rifleman's attacks.
Research complete.
There's basically nothing else to research at this time. Let's see.
Is there danger?
Alright.
Research complete.
Actually, we won't need to do that.
I'm here to help.
I think this actually could be, you know, a couple of priests, a few footmen, a mortar team, a couple of riflemen. I think we're good. So, all right, let's see.
Certainly.
They made a point of showing this gold mine, so let's head over there for the moment. I mean, it wants us to explore Anderhall. We may as well explore it.
Research complete.
For honor. Certainly.
Murlocs.
Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. For honor. A sound plan. Of course. Feel my wrath. A sound plan.
I'll save that in case we come across a tough opponent. Though really at this point it's not really turning out to be that big a deal. Hold on, hold on.
Danger?
Research complete.
Certainly.
There you go.
Our forces
For
are
honor.
under attack.
What's the plan? I'll take care of it.
Goblins!
Our town is under siege. Our forces are under attack.
Shh, I'm trying to think here. Sounds interesting. I can help. I'll check it out.
I'm here to help. Of course. For honor. Justice shall be done. Certainly. I stand for the light.
Research complete.
They're fine. Let's head back over here.
Of course.
Visit those goblins. Yep, very early on, there's not that much when it comes to upgrades and movements. I get very, like, into this.
Hello.
Hello!
The light is my strength. A sound plan.
The goblins have some great lines.
Certainly. For honor.
What I found funny was, the first time I played this, was how mandatory it was sometimes to get, like, zeppelins and such from goblins to get over a certain area just to be able to actually beat the mission. Like, you literally couldn't just walk over there. You had to find goblins and get their zeppelins in order to even do it. And I was like, oh, wow, okay.
Our gold mine is
Ambush.
A sound plan.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out. I hate resorting to violence. I'll take care of it. Sounds good.
Pretty sure that's where we're going to be first encountering the flickering... Not that.
I'll take care of it.
But the Scourge's base.
Sounds good.
I'm here to help.
Sounds interesting. I'll check it out.
Let's get to fighting.
Our forces are under attack.
I stand for the light.
I'll take care of it.
I'm here to help.
Where do you want it?
Sounds interesting. I'll take care of it.
Justice shall be done. Justice shall be done.
Say the word.
Our forces are under attack. Our gold mine has collapsed.
Huh.
Locked and loaded.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Off I go then.
There you go.
Orders?
Right.
Of course.
Hello, Kel'Thuzad.
Hello again, children. I am Kel'Thuzad, and I've come to deliver a warning. Leave well enough alone. Your curiosity will be the death of you.
Are you responsible for this plague, Necromancer? Is this cult your doing?
Yes, I ordered the Cult of the Damned to distribute the plagued grain. But the sole credit is not mine.
What do you mean?
I serve the Dreadlord, Mal'Ganis. He commands the scourge that will cleanse this land.
Notice how many scourge are already there.
Eternal darkness.
And what exactly is this scourge meant to cleanse?
Why, the living, of course. His plan is already in motion. Seek him out at Stratholme if you need further proof.
You see what I mean? Why, the living, of course.
Of course. A sound plan. Certainly. All the granaries are empty. The shipments have already been sent out. Or too late.
So, I wanted to make a point there just a moment ago. Did you notice in the cutscene how many ghouls were already there with Kel'Thuzad? How long do you think he's been here? How long do you think he's been working at getting the grain here? I mention that because I want to make this a point as to what happens later on involving Stratholme, as well as the part from the book that I'm going to be reading to bring up a point about a conversation that happened in the book, but was not shown here in the game. So, and maybe pointing out something else to help add to this point.
Of course. A sound plan.
I wish they would build things together. Here we go. Abominations!
Sounds good.
For honor. Of course. A sound plan. For honor.
What's the plan? I'll check it out.
Naive fool. My death will make little difference in the long run. For now, the scourging of this land begins.
Nice little death animation there for his body there. Of course, a couple of other iconic things. One of the things he said, "Your curiosity will be the death of you." That's an iconic line considering what happens later. And what he says to him later. And he was right. My death will mean little in the end. Also, this plays into what happens later because, well, you notice how willing Kel'Thuzad was about all this? That matters because that helps explain how he becomes so powerful as a lich later on. He was totally fine with it because he was so willing to do this and be a part of this that he knew he was going to be able to be brought back as an extremely powerful lich. And he knows this because of what the first Lich King told him when he was brought up to Nox Ramas and then dragged back up to the Frozen Throne after he tried to leave to explain to him, you can either serve me in life or serve me in death. And Kel'Thuzad was like, you know what? Sure. But I and some others think that Kel'Thuzad was actually playing a very long game, a long con, because of, his more eagerness to work with the second Lich King and Death Knight Arthas as opposed to Ner'zhul. But anyways. Chapter 5, March of the Scourge. Early the next morning, Arthas and Jaina approach the village of Hearthglen. Now this is also important. Pay attention to this.
Hearthglen, finally. I could use some rest.
It looks like they're preparing for battle.
Prince Arthas, during the night a vast army of undead warriors emerged and began attacking villages at random. Now it's heading this way.
Damn it. Jaina, I'll stay here to protect the village. Go as quickly as you can and tell Lord Uther what's happened.
But...
Go, Jaina. Every second counts. Wait. What did those crates contain?
Just a grain shipment from Andorhal. There's no need to worry, my lord. It's already been distributed amongst the villagers.
Oh no. The plague was never.
The more important question is, when do those crates arrive?
To turn them into the undead. Defend yourselves!
Jaina has left the items behind. Alright. Again, I bring that up, that when did it happen? Alright. There we go. We will be... survive for 30 minutes. That's right, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is going to be a long one, so sit tight. The next one's going to be a while. It may end up being me just kind of like, you know, chilling here. So, stay tuned.